Hi, good afternoon. We are going to talk about of analysis of the technique. The objectives is among the analysis objectives of the next video is project an object with a maximum precision having as a research method a free throw shot made up by a member of the group. An utilization of the skillspector's program to produce a video analysis with the explanation of moving graphs. Gestures are divided into three phases. First, momentum. It's determined by a knee-bending motion, fully supporting the feet to the ground and slightly tilting the trunk forward to generate greater throwing force. Second is the main phase. Bends the elbow of the hand that executes the launch, forming an angle of 90 degrees between the arm and the forearm, raising the ball along the axis of the body until reaching the head. Third, final phase. The ball stops making contact with the fingers. The supporting hand is slightly removed and the throwing arm will have an upward and forward movement to end with a whip gesture in the throwing hand. Therefore, the fingertips are the last to launch the ball. In the current video analysis, it can be seen that in the sporting gestures or technical movement of the free throw has quite important each of the phases made, since depending on its execution you get a positive or negative result. Based on the above motions passes, certain mechanical purpose can be determined this gesture. First, momentum. The postural athlete is prepared that he can mechanically throw the ball as effectively as possible. Second, main phase. The athlete seeks to project the shot with his hands towards the basket, prepare the transfer of force to throw the ball and look for the precision and exact height that requires the shot. Third, final phase. The athlete seeks to throw the ball accurately and effectively into the basket. The foot corresponding to the side of the throwing arm, right, was slightly forward of the opposite foot left. For a correct distance of the shoot would be located at that distance, close to 4 meters from the board, distance of the feet to the same width of the shoulders.
Identification of biomechanical factors to determine the achievement of purpose. Parabolic shoot. The parabolic movement is the displacement made by the ball whose trajectory is on parabol. We can show it in the photograph. There is calculate the time of flight and distance travel of the ball in the gesture of free kick on basketball. Levers. In the above picture, a lever of second degree is displayed on the feet and the time of executing the free throw correctly, and a 3-degree lever on the right arm when the ball is thrown. We can all see how this throw technique is being followed. Principles. Biomechanical principles. Force, center of gravity. When a body is supported, internal force can change the trajectory of the center of gravity when the body is in the air. The internal force only modifies the position of the body parts with respect of the center of gravity in the gesture. In this case, being graphical demonstrates that athlete reach the maximum speed and elevation of his center of gravity at the moment they finish gesture in basketball. Energy. Potential is related to work done for lifting an object against gravity. In this way, it can conclude according to the technical movement and the graphs that in the shoot that more potential energy, while achieved was the first with result of 1034 joules in 35 seconds, in which the basket was effective, the main pace and start the final phase. Sum of speed. Having has an implement the ball we say that's a summation of maximum speed in the x-axis of 5, 10, 9 meters per second achieved in the first throw and in the z-axis of 20, 74 seconds execute in the second throw. Critical factors. Body position. The feet should be oriented towards the basket. Separate at shoulder height, the knee slightly bent. Dominant hand of the ball and the other hand on the side of the ball, where the thumbs form and T and 10 ball is placed in front and the face above dominant hand. Preparation of the shoot. Body as relaxed as possible. Try to keep aligned the foot, knee, shoulder, elbow, hand, and basket as long as possible during the execution of the wall. Execution of the shoot. To finish the gesture, a great movement will be made with the dominant hand to get the ball rotate backwards.
Ranking of successes and errors. Poor alignment between foot, knee, elbow, hand, and hoop. Dominant hand is not up carrying ball others. The ball comes out long before the arms are full stretched. Correction of errors. A training plan should be made where the main objective or purpose is to improve the technical abilities of the athlete, to improve the structure of the movement so that it is highly technical and effective movements in the free kick of basketball. Successes. Excellent semi-bending of the knees when executing to the movement. Good hand position and ball load next to foot position. Excellent force employed and optimal angle of exit of the ball.